Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. Your ear used to be a lock. It isn't anymore. According to research compiled by Defend ID, fewer than 1 in 4 high-quality deepfakes get caught by a human listening without detection tools. So if you heard your mother's voice on the phone right now, panicked, asking for money, you would probably believe it. Most people would. I want to say something before we go further. If that idea scares you, that fear is reasonable. It's not paranoia. But there's a 10-second habit that shuts the scam down almost every time, and by the end of this, you'll have it. We're going to look at how much audio a scammer actually needs, why smart, careful people still fall for this, and what the law does and doesn't do about it. So how does someone steal a voice you've known your whole life? Voice cloning is software that listens to a recording of someone speaking and then generates new sentences in that same voice. The part that surprises people is how little it needs, not hours of audio, seconds. A few seconds of you talking is enough for the good tools to produce something convincing. Where would anyone get that? A video you posted at a birthday party, a voicemail you left, a short clip from a school event, a wedding, a news interview. If your voice has ever existed on the internet, the raw material is already out there. And this isn't a rare, expensive attack anymore. That's the shift. These tools used to belong to film studios and governments. Now they're cheap and they're everywhere. Defend ID reported that AI voice fraud attempts jumped roughly 13-fold in 2025, not a little bump, 13 times. And global losses from deepfake fraud passed $1.6 billion, more than 4 times what they were just 2 years before. Now, let me correct the thing that gets almost everyone. People believe a familiar voice is proof of identity, and they believe it for a good reason. Your brain has spent decades learning that voice. Recognizing it isn't a decision you make. It happens before you can think. That shortcut worked beautifully for your entire life. It just stopped working this year. Which brings up the cruelest part of the design. These scams don't only target your brain, they target your heart. The script is almost always a child in trouble, a grandchild arrested, a boss in a crisis, and it always demands speed. Because panic is the point. A person who feels 3 seconds of urgency doesn't verify anything. If someone you love has fallen for this, they weren't careless. They were doing what love does. So what actually protects you? Treat the call like a photocopy. A really good photocopy still isn't the original. You check the original somewhere else. That means you hang up, then you call back on the number you already have saved, text them, reach them a second way you chose, not a way they chose. 10 seconds, that's the whole defense, and you should know why the habit matters so much. There is no broad U.S. federal law that specifically criminalizes deepfake voice fraud right now. Prosecution isn't the safety net, your callback is. A familiar voice used to be evidence that someone was who they said they were. Today, a familiar voice combined with urgency and a money request is evidence of the opposite. It's the signature of the scam. So, 3 sentences. A few seconds of your voice from anywhere online is enough for software to fake you. Your ear can't tell the difference, and neither can most people's, so you never verify with the voice. You hang up and call back on a number you already trust. Tell your parents that tonight. Tell your kids. You don't need to be afraid of a phone call. You just need one small rule you follow every single time, and you're already ahead of the people running this. The written version goes deeper. Links below. Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.